YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Andrea. For those of you who don't know, if you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And all of you, why don't you just go ahead and hit that bell so every time I post something, you won't miss it. Okay, so today, as you can tell by the title, I am going to be talking about some advice. And some advice in particular for college freshmen. So it is summertime. A lot of you guys are getting ready to start, college in the fall. And I already know y'all have so many questions. You're so like, you want to know what's next. Like, what should I expect? Because honestly, college within itself, it's a whole different world. And I know you guys have probably already heard this. It's a whole different world versus high school. And not to like scare y'all or anything, but like, it's just different. You know what I'm saying? So I thought, what I used to do when I was about to start college is I used to, look at videos all the time, me being into YouTube, obviously. I used to look at videos all the time, watch like move-in videos, college orientation videos, just so I could have an idea. So I'm gonna give y'all 10 tips for you college freshmen to hopefully help y'all transition from high school to college a lot easier. Okay, so number one, and I need y'all to understand this. So when you first start college and when you first get to college, everyone is going to be friendly. You know what I'm saying? So everyone is going to want to talk to you. Everyone's going to know where you're from, all your social media. Like, they're going to be friendly. But I just need y'all to understand, half those people, you're not even going to be like, you won't even remember their name by mid-semester. So just keep in mind and understand, half the people that you meet in the beginning are not going to be there the whole time. Don't let that upset you. Don't let that like make you question yourself. Like, am I not like someone they want to be around and things like that? Because honestly, like the popular people, that popularity, if you have popularity in high school, 9 times out of 10, that's not going to transfer over with you when you get to college. Like I said, college is a whole different realm. So it's really a fresh start. But just keep in mind, those same people that you may like, oh, hey, like we're in this together forever, 9 times out of 10, them people are not going to stick around. Okay, the second thing I want y'all to know. So let me tell y'all something real quick. The high school that I came from was predominantly white. And I actually, for those of you who don't know, I go to a HBCU. So I already from the jump, y'all, I was so nervous. I was so shook when I got to, my university. I was like, I'm not used to this at all. But I want y'all to keep in mind, 95% of those freshmen that are coming in with you are just as scared. They're just as nervous. They're just as confused as you. So don't let that affect your experience. Like, I know it's easier said than done, but the more that you open up and you kind of get out of your shell, the easier that it's going to be for you. So just keep in mind, you may feel alone, but at the same time, everyone is going through the same thing that you're going through. The third thing that I feel is so super, super important. So when it comes to freshman dorms, a lot of times, and I know for my freshman dorm, all we had was like a mini fridge and a microwave. Let me tell y'all, ramen noodles are gonna get old real quick. It don't matter how much you put hot sauce in it, how much you put this, you put that, it's gonna get old. So before you even get to, your dorm, I need y'all to do this. Look up ways, look up different meals that you can pop into the microwave, because eating ramen noodles every day is so depressing. You're going to get so miserable. And even if you have a cafe to go eat at, sometimes you're not going to want to go. But then all your other options are ramen noodles. So if you can figure out ways, maybe like, I think you can make like hot dogs in the microwave, macaroni in the microwave. Just find different meals and different things that you can pop into the microwave, because them ramen noodles are going to get so crusty and disgusting, and you're not even gonna want to eat them anymore. So go ahead and figure out what else you can make in the microwave. Okay, my next tip, guys, if you are not a morning person, if you, like me, like to sleep till 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 10:30, do not, I repeat, do not sign up for an 8 a.m. class, because I'm telling y'all, getting up for 8 a.m. in college is so different than getting up for to be at high school for 8 o'clock. It's so different, because really in college you have a choice, because your parents aren't there. You're making your decision to get up and go to class. If you already know you struggle to get up at 7 o'clock to be walking to class by 7:50, 7:45, if you have the option to not sign up for 8 o'clock class, don't do it. In all seriousness, I literally mean this with everything, because there are some professors in some classes that they'll, like, after so many absences, I think it's like 3, they will drop you a letter grade. So let's just say you have a B in the class. By you missing those 3 chances because you didn't want to get up in the morning, that drops you down to a C. So take attendance very, very serious. If you can't get up in the morning, don't do it. Sign up for, like, you know, I wouldn't do evening classes either, but if you can get like a 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, somewhere in there, do that. But as far as the morning classes, stay away from them if you're not a morning person. Okay, and then the next tip while I'm on the topic of signing up for classes or, you know, all that, understand that a lot of times the freshmen already have like the last of the classes, if that makes sense. So think of it like this. So while you're in your senior year of high school, you know, getting ready for graduation, all that, the freshmen, the sophomores, the juniors, and the seniors that were already at your college were signing up for their next semester of classes. So which means you really got the trash leftover classes. So in order to get the best of the trash of the less, if that makes sense, of the last of what's left, I'm talking all over the place right now, but y'all get what I'm saying. In order to get the best of what you have left, you need to sign up for classes as soon as possible. As soon as you have that capability to meet with your advisor, to meet with your counselor, to sign up for classes, you need to do that, because going back to my last tip, if you don't want to sign up for an 8 o'clock class, but you wait till August to sign up for your classes, 9 times out of 10, you're going to end up with that 8 o'clock class. So when I tell y'all, sign up for these classes as soon as you can, you are going to thank me. You're going to come back to this video and you're going to say, Sweet Yella, thank you for telling me this. But yes, guys, take it very seriously. Sign up for them as soon as possible. Okay, another tip that is super, super important is, as a freshman, you need to be as involved as possible. You need to network as much as you can. If you can get into an organization that allows you to like the SGA, the Student Government Association, if you can be involved in that, if you can be involved, for those of you who don't know, I'm a nursing major. If you can be involved in organizations for your major, me personally, I was in a nursing association, and kind of work your way up, start as a member, then start as a low rank officer up to like president of the association or the organization. If you can do that, I'm telling y'all from experience, that's going to open up so many doors for you that you're going to be like, what the heck, I should have did this from like day one. So just, you know, again, if you're not, like me personally, like I told y'all, when I came to PV, first off, I was shook because I was like, oh my God, this is not like high school. And I kind of wanted to say to myself at first, don't be that freshman that stays in your dorm room 24/7, which I was. And you can ask like anybody that knew me my freshman year. I was one who stayed in my dorm room, and if I wasn't in my dorm room, I was driving back home. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Don't be me. Do not be me. I didn't really start networking and doing stuff until like my sophomore year, the mid-sophomore year. You want to start from the jump, because again, you can start small and work your way up. So be involved and network as much as possible. Okay, the next tip, and this is kind of very, very like serious, and I really want y'all to take this into consideration. Y'all have to understand, and I have to understand this too, that not everybody was raised like you. Not everyone comes to college with the same mindset as you. Not everyone really wants to be at college like you want to be at college. Sometimes there's students who come to college because their parents are making them. They don't have a choice, because they want to see what, they're just testing out the college waters. So understand that not everybody has the same mindset as you. And I also had to learn this too. No shade, none of that. Not everybody is going to be as clean as you. You may end up with roommates that they're used to their parents cleaning up after themselves, which I really wasn't like that. And I'm kind of glad that I'm not like that. I don't expect other people to come up and clean behind me. But you have to keep in mind that everybody was not raised like that, and not everybody has that same mindset. So don't try to like make an argument out of things like that. Things that are out of your control. You know, again, just keep in mind, everybody's not built like you. So when it comes to like roommate situations, or even just, you know, having an issue with someone that's in your class, just know we're not all from the same background. And some people, they can't help the way that they act. You know, they were just raised like that. So just stay true to yourself and really continue to do what you've been doing. Act as if your parents were still there. The next tip, y'all, and I'm so serious with this. Okay, you don't got to bring your whole wardrobe. You don't got to bring everything, because first of all, as a freshman, your room is like this big, okay? You get this much closet space, your room is like this big, and I'm not even joking, y'all. Unless you stay in this luxury freshman dorm, I don't know. But me personally, in my college, my freshman dorm, no room whatsoever, okay? So you bringing everything, bringing every single pair of shoes you got, bringing every pair of t-shirts, but every t-shirt you got, every pair of jeans, it's not gonna work, baby. Don't do it. I'm telling y'all, it's like you're not gonna have enough space, and then you're going to go back home and you're gonna realize, dang, like I took all my clothes to college. What am I gonna wear now? So really take the essentials, but I will say, especially living in Texas, which is where I stay, you wanna pack for every season, because one, if you already plan to not go back home often, and if you live in Texas where the weather is unpredictable, you never know what to expect. You know, I used to wake up at PV one day and it would be freezing cold for my 9 o'clock class, and then I would get up to go to my 1 o'clock class and it would be burning up hot. So you never know, you may have to make wardrobe changes, you may have to, you know, add a little scarf here, throw in little boots on there, like you never know. So just pack for every season, but don't pack everything. Okay, and then the next one is going to be kind of far as like your curriculum and choosing your classes and stuff like that. So there's this website called ratemyprofessor.com. And what this really does is, you know, coming in as freshmen, you guys really won't know about like the professors and what the upperclassmen think about these professors and things like that. So what I recommend is going to ratemyprofessor.com. And basically what this website does is you can look up the professors. So if you can go online to like, you know, make your schedule, or however you guys make your schedule, and you can see what professors are there, and you just want to pick your class based off of how the professor is, go to ratemyprofessor.com, go ahead, put in that professor, and I'm telling you, y'all are going to see buku reviews on these professors, and it's going to help you decide whether or not you want to go with that professor, because I'm telling you, it's college students that go on there and make the reviews, so they're brutally honest. No filter whatsoever. So that's really going to help you pick what professor you want to choose. Okay, and then the last thing, group projects and presentations are still very much so a thing once you get into college. If anything, they're probably like, you get them 10 times more than you did in high school. Understand that even though you're in college and everyone should be rah, like we're finna get all this done, everybody's not like that. That kind of ties into everybody does not have the same mindset as you. You know, everybody is not going to have that motivation to want to get the projects done or the presentations done. So as far as the group projects go, just know that, especially like for online classes, you know, you want to start working on that as soon as possible, because from experience, everyone's not going to be on the same page. Everyone's not going to want to contribute and things like that. It can get really irritating. So try to work on them as early as possible. Like as soon as it gets assigned to you, like everybody needs to get, okay, I'm gonna get this part, I'm gonna get this part, and we need to have it done by this day, like maybe 5 days before the actual due date, just so y'all can make sure everything's put together. Whatever you do, don't wait till the last minute. As far as the presentations go, if you're not good with public speaking, you will eventually, like the first time, maybe like the first few times you get it to present, it may be a little shaky, because I mean, you're really going to be talking in front of people you don't know. But really, honestly, what I used to do, because I used to be terrible at public speaking, I used to just be terrible at speaking in general. Don't even focus on everyone in the room. What I usually do is I make eye contact, not eye contact, but I kind of glaze at everybody, but I don't glaze. What did I say? Glaze? I gaze at everybody, but I don't make eye contact, because really when you're looking around, you know, making your points and looking around, it still looks like you're, you know, effectively communicating with the group as a whole. But when you're just focused on one person or one thing or one spot in the room, that kind of makes it look like you're not interacting with the group. You know what I'm saying? So if you can kind of like maybe glance over their head and not make direct eye contact, that'll help you so much. But okay guys, that's my 10 tips to help y'all college freshmen, to give y'all a little bit of advice. If y'all want to see a part 2, I can definitely give you a part 2. But really guys, overall, I just want y'all to remember to stay calm, stay relaxed. College is an exciting time, like especially if you stay on campus, it's really an exciting time. Your freshman year is going to be as amazing as you allow it to be. College within itself is supposed to be an amazing time. Those are supposed to be the best 4 years of your life. So just enjoy it. You know, it's gonna take some time to adjust, especially coming from like high school to college. It's gonna take some time, but trust me, believe it for me firsthand. You will get through it. You can do it. But again, make sure, you know, if you want to see a part 2, you let me know. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe, stay up, stay with it, and I'll see you guys in the next video.